Metro Goldwyn Mayer United Artists present the Shelley Lewis Home Entertainment Library.
Glad you came. Are you ready for a party? I hope so, because that's what's going on here today. It's Charlie Horse's birthday party. Of course, I don't know how old Charlie Horse is, because he won't let me count his teeth. However, we do know we're going to have a party, and we are going to have fun. We're going to do easy magic and simple puppets and dopey dares and silly stunts, and I'm going to teach you how to do everything I do. Well, almost everything I do. You can do it. You can do it. You can swim the ocean if you jump in with the notion. You can do it, 'cause it's true. Anything you think is doable, you can do. Oh, sure. And I think that you'll find that the quickie puppets and tricky stuff and silly stunts you pick up today will help you to make a lot of new friends. Ooh! You want to make a new friend right now? This is a friend you'll always have right in the palm of your hand. There we go. You draw one eye on your heart line, one eye on your lifeline. What is that line? Forgot to wash after dinner. You draw a nose and a big smiley mouth, and make sure that you put one of the eyes right under your pinky, because this guy's name is Winky, and what does he do? He winks.
Sherry.
Yeah, lambchop.
Here it is, Sherry. The picture that you wanted us to draw of Charlie Horse. Yuck.
Yuck? Yuck? Why are you so grumpy?
Because you said you wanted us to draw a funny picture.
Yeah, that ain't funny.
It's not? No, it's not.
No, I've seen happier faces in a dentist chair.
So make him happy.
What should we do, tell him a joke?
No. You two gave Charlie Horse a lean and hungry look.
So should we draw a fatter one?
No, feed him.
What are we going to feed him?
Spaghetti.
Huh?
You see that string?
I see it.
And you got my undivided attention, Sherry, 'cause I just know you can do it.
You can hack it. You can cut it.
Be a great achiever, or just become a self-believer. Don't let doubting do you in, 'cause when you feel undefeatable, you gotta win.
Oh, Charlie Horse is gonna love that. Now he's a spaghetti man.
What does spaghetti man do?
He eats the spaghetti. Eat the spaghetti, Charlie Horse.
Oh, I think that Charlie Horse is going to jump for joy when he sees that, Sherry. Sherry?
Well, I don't know what it looks like when Charlie Horse jumps for joy, but I can show you what it looks like when I jump for joy. Woo, woo! Wee, wee! Whoa, whoa, whoa! Pretty silly, huh? You want to be silly like me? You can. You can, oh yes. If you have a mirror that comes right up to the edge of a door or a wall, what you do to be as silly as I am is you put your nose and your belly button, you probably have both, against the edge of the mirror, and people will see your 1 foot reflected in the mirror, and they'll think they see 2 feet, only that 1 foot can do ridiculous things, like floating. And they'll see one arm and think it's twice, and then if you have a party hat, you can really celebrate, or you can bicycle in a most unusual way, and give a perfect imitation of somebody jumping for joy.
Hey, you did it!
Yup, I did it. I took a course in winning. This could be a new beginning. Just remember, day out, day in, when you feel that you're uncatchable with a power that's unmatchable, and the prize looks oh so snatchable, that's when you're gonna win.
Sherry, come here, will ya?
Charlie Horse. Oh, Sherry, this is terrible. This is really terrible. What's terrible?
This magic kit you bought for me.
Oh, you don't like it?
I love it.
Well, then what's so terrible?
Magic is what I love the most and do the worst.
Well, that's why I got your magic kit. I figured this was a starter set.
Yeah, but where do I start?
One trick at a time.
Yeah, what's your favorite trick, Charlie Horse? Oh, I like the rabbit trick. You know, where they make a rabbit come out of... I don't even know where rabbits come from. I know where rabbits come from.
Where?
From their mummies and daddies. Yeah, but I want to do the trick where, you know, they make a rabbit out of nothing.
Okay, Charlie Horse, I will make a rabbit for you out of almost nothing. Out of a handkerchief, that's not much. Make a rabbit before you can count to 3. 1, 2, slow count, slow count. 1, 2, 3. What do you think? Oh, he's flop-eared. That's cute. It's easy to make. You want to learn how? Okay. You take your fingers like this, so they're soft and squishy in the front, not, you know, all clumped together. And you place the handkerchief over your soft and squishy fingers. So there are spaces between each finger, and you take the first corner, and you pull it up in between the first 2 fingers. Then you do the same thing with the next corner, and pull it up through between 2 other fingers. Those are the ears. Then you take the bottom, and you wrap it around, and you've made a rabbit.
Hello.
See? Here today, gone tomorrow.
Sherry, 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 is there no end to what you can do?
Charlie, 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 there is no end to what any of us can do.
When you feel that you're uncatchable, with a power that's unmatchable, and the prize looks oh so snatchable, you're gonna win.
Oh, Sherry, this is all so nice, everything you're doing for me. The party decorations, the balloons, the streamers, the party table, the food.
There is no food.
Funny you should notice.
Oh, there will be food. I just haven't put it out yet.
Oh, I am so hungry I could eat a house. That's I'm so hungry I could eat a horse. Do I look like a cannibal?
Charlie, if you're really that hungry, have a drink of punch. What?
You really know how to hurt a horse.
Why?
There's no punch on that table.
Yes, there is.
No, there isn't.
Yes, there is.
No, there isn't.
Yes, there is.
Where?
There.
I don't see any punch. I think she's getting punchy.
Charlie,
That's water.
look. Oh, sure. Now it's water. But wait until the party starts. At your party, your every wish is my command. Think of a drink, and the drink you think is right at hand. If you'd like some punch, sir, have some punch, sir. Punch with lunch, sir, is grand. But if you have a thirst, sir, try water first, sir. Water for your thirst, sir, is much in demand. Drink all the water that you will, and then your cup with punch I'll fill. Now you may ask, how will I be able to fill all the glasses with punch at the table? Well, that's very obvious. I'll have to arrange for the water in the pitcher to make a very strange, very, very strange, and very simple change. But if you'd like some water, don't hesitate, sir. Raise your voice loud and clear. Just because it's lunch, sir, you needn't have punch, sir. I still can give you water right here. Yes, if it's water you want with your lunch, sir, I can fill you up. But if it's punch you want with your lunch, then raise your cup.
Okay, so that's punch. But, you know, you can't eat punch. I want something I can sink my teeth into, like a 12-pound marshmallow.
How about a sliced banana?
Well, all right, I'd settle for sliced ice.
Okay, here's a sliced banana for you, Charlie.
You said sliced.
Oh, that is sliced. Watch. I just peel the banana. And as you can see, can you come in real close? You can see. This is all pre-sliced. See? Whoop. That's a pre-sliced banana if I ever saw one.
Gee whiz, that is a sliced banana. That's great, but, I'll bet you'll never find another banana like that that's sliced inside its skin.
Find? I didn't find that banana. I was the one who sliced it.
You sliced a banana while it still had its peel on,
Yes.
How did you get in there? Does that banana have a back door that I don't know about?
I'll show you. You start with a banana, and you take the needle, a very long needle. Hat pins are good, too. And you see how a banana has lots of spines that run right down the banana? You stick the needle into the banana, and you run it in a circle, in a kind of rotating action back and forth. And take it out. Ooh, it's all ooey and gooey. Then you stick it in again, and you circle it back and forth. And I've just made 2 slices, because really what I've done is inside the skin, I have sliced the banana with a needle. So I've just made 3 slices there. That's enough for me to show you. And bananas have this wonderful self-healing quality. You just kind of push it together again. Oh, it's so gooey. Feels horrible. Okay, there you are. I like to eat bananas. I just hate to feel them. There we go. And now you... it's popping up. And now you peel your banana. And look at that. And it's really pre-sliced. I need 3 slices. And, there they are. 1, 2, 3.
Is that all we're gonna have at the party? The bananas?
Oh, no, we're gonna have apples, too.
Apples ain't fun.
Oh, no, but they taste good.
Yeah, but apples ain't fun.
Well, they're fun when you bob for apples.
Boring. I mean, they do that at every party. Yeah, bobbing for pizza. Now that's a party.
Okay, 1 apple puppet with moving mouth coming up. My father invented this puppet after dinner one night. You bite 2 eyes on a big, juicy surface. Oh, I see why people like apples. I don't mean to talk with my mouth full. Please excuse me. Now I'm going to bite a nose in the appropriate spot. It wasn't bad either. You didn't like it? I'll bite your nose. Okay, now, I want to make the mouth. So I turn the eyes upside down, and all the blood's going to rush to his head. All the sap is going to rush to his head. Now, my bottom, oh, this is very complex. My bottom teeth are going to bite up. I'm not going to bite down with my top teeth, or I would sever his mouth and cut it off also. Watch. I did it. That's his mouth. And there's a hinge of skin. I'll turn him over, I will. There's a hinge of skin that keeps the mouth from falling off. And there you have the world's dopiest puppet with a moving mouth. Say hello.
Hello, how are you?
That's great. I really like that. Thank your father for me.
I will.
But is that it?
Is that what?
Is that the entertainment for the party?
Entertainment?
You know, what they have on television between the commercials? Music, song, dancing bears.
Oh, I plumb forgot to book the dancing bears for the party, Charlie. Sorry.
Well, you know, a party without entertainment is like a flea without a dog.
Well, Charlie Horse, why don't you do a magic trick?
Oh, no. Not yet.
Oh, come on. You know, you're going to be a #1 magician.
I am?
Sure. Oh, good. I'm going to do a trick now that will make you both all of you #1.
What do you mean?
Do as I say. For once in your life, do exactly as I say. You too. You do exactly what I say, and you'll see you'll be #1. All right? Now, everybody, pick a number from 1 to 5. Don't tell me what it is.
Oh.
Double it. Add 2. I'll wait. Divide by 2. And now subtract the number with which you started. Got it? Now, when I say 3, we're all going to shout out the number that's left. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. 1. You see? I told you you'd be number 1. What do you think of that? Charlie Lambchop, where are you?
You may not realize it, madam. Madam? But you are looking at one of the world's foremost magicians. No, just two most, Charlie Horse. You and me. Lambchop, you are not a magician. But you said, no, you are my assistant. Oh, yeah. For my first trick,
Charlie, magician?
That's right.
5 minutes ago, you didn't know anything about magic.
That's right.
And now you're the world's foremost magician?
How's that for a trick? Ta-da! Thank you. And now, Charlie, move along, kid. You bother me. Now, Charlie? No, not yet, Lambchop. Ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen, who?
Aren't you listening? Yes, good. Ladies and gentlemen, for my first trick, I'm going to make my assistant disappear.
Really?
Yeah. Now, Charlie? No, just a second. Okay, one most. No, that's foremost.
What's the difference, Charlie?
Three most, Jerry. Three most. Okay. My silk assistant. I'm his silk assistant. Here. Now, make sure that you watch very closely, Hush Puppy. I am watching, most. Look. Now, you will notice that I have covered my assistant with the magic silk. It's dark in here, Charlie. Quiet, Lambchop. Okay. Now, I say the magic words, I like a Harley, I like a Zarley, I like a Farley, and I like a Charlie. And you will notice that my assistant has totally disappeared. Ta-da! Disappear, Lambchop. Oop. Well, what? How did I do, Charlie? Lambchop, why didn't you disappear? Oh, because your disappearing trick sounded so wonderful. Yeah? I wanted to stick around and watch it.
Oh, yeah. Charlie. You probably need better magic words.
Magic words are really silly.
No, they're not. They're very helpful.
Helpful?
Yeah.
When?
If you can't win at checkers, you drop every ball and you lose all the marbles you bought. If you can't pick up sticks and you can't win a race and you find that at tag you get caught. If you try every game, but it's really a shame because you're never a winner at all. Say alakazoo, kazam, and bippity. How do you do? Shazam and skippity poof.
Hello, what do you know?
I diddle diddle dee din. Suddenly you'll find that you can win. Poof.
Hello, what do you know?
I diddle diddle dee doo. Magic is the thing for you.
You're right. Magic is definitely the thing for me.
Good. I'm so happy to hear it.
Only this magic kit.
What's the matter with this magic kit? It's wonderful.
It looks like Houdini emptied his pockets.
What are you complaining about?
The equipment looks so complicated.
All right, here's a trick that you can do, which doesn't use any equipment. Just use the 2 pieces of string that this whole box came wrapped in. Now, Lambchop, I'm going to give you one end of the string. Hold on tight. Charlie Horse, I'm giving you the other end of the string. Hold on tight. And I'm going to take the ends and put them in my hand. When I say pull, I want Lambchop, you to pull on your side. Charlie Horse, you pull on your side. You got it? Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, pull. And the string is now just 1 piece of string. How's that?
If I hadn't seen it, I wouldn't have believed it. How'd you do it?
Okay, you broke my arm. I'll show you how to do it. I really don't want to show it to you. I don't want to show you how to do this trick because it's a good trick. No, that's not, oh no, I didn't mean it the way it sounded. You know, it's a good trick and I don't want to show it to you. But when you know how tricks are done, sometimes you say, oh no. Because the explanation can be very simple for a wonderful trick. This is an oh-noer. You see, I started with 1 piece of string. Just 1 piece of string. But lots of string has many strands within it. And this is a string made up of lots of strands. Can you see? You can come real close. See, and I just pull half of the strands into one side and half of the strands onto the other side. And when you let go, they kind of retwist themselves into strands that look just as thick as the string itself. Now, I'm going to pinch the point where the strands meet, and it looks just like I have 2 pieces of string, doesn't it? Well, I think it does. Yeah. Okay, now, I gave Lambchop, oh, come on, do it again, Lambchop. I gave Lambchop one end. I gave Charlie Horse the other end. And I took this here. And then when I said, Lambchop, you pull on your end, I pulled a little on that side. Charlie Horse pull on his end, I pulled on that side. The string is whole. And so when I went, whoopee, the two pieces had become magically fused into one. Isn't magic wonderful?
Well, you know, string tricks are great, great. But if I am going to be a magician, I want to do something big.
Big?
Yeah, you know, like sawing a man in half.
Too big.
Sawing in quarters,
No.
eighths, no, sixteenths, no. This guy gets any smaller, he's going to be chopped liver.
Charlie, why don't you start small? Instead of sawing a man in half, use a rope instead of a man.
I don't have a rope.
You don't?
No, no. My magic kit only came with this book of rope tricks.
Oh, if you have that book, you've got everything you need. This book is complete unto itself. Uh-huh. We'll use the rope as a man, and we'll use this piece of paper as the box into which you put the man. You know, you always put a man in a box before you saw him in half. And that pair of scissors will be the saw with which we will saw the man in half. I'd often thought that it might be fun to make a man two instead of one. And so I bought a book on how to saw a man in half. There's really nothing to it. Anyone can do it. You gotta take a man and put him in a box. Any old box will do. Now that's really the first step in sawing a man in two. Next, you take a saw in hand. I mean, a saw is all you need for you to perform the old magician's dee-dee-dee. Well, now that you've had your fun and made one, two out of one, I'd say that the nice thing to do would be to make one man out of two. Say a magic word or so, make a wish, and then you'll find that the man is suddenly whole again. And if he isn't quick, try another trick.
Good, 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 good. I liked it.
Good, 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 good. I'm glad you did. How about you, Lamb Chop? Where'd you go?
Oh, I don't know. She walked out in the middle of your trick. I think she's in her room.
In her room? What's the matter, sweetie? Didn't you think I got me a good trick there?
Yeah, and you know what I got me?
What?
I got me exhausted from all of that party decoration. Oh, I'm so tired.
Well, you did the right thing to come upstairs.
I did?
Oh, absolutely. We want you to rest because wouldn't it be awful if you were too tired for the party?
Yeah, rotten.
Rotten. Okay.
But I don't have anything to play with.
Did I just hear you say you didn't have anything to play with?
Nothing.
What about all these toys?
Oh, Flea. They don't do nothing.
Well, what do you expect a toy to do?
Oh, well, Sally, you know her?
Mm-hmm.
She has this doll, and you put in a battery, and it walks, and it talks, and it sings, and it wets, and it kisses you. Now, that's fun.
I know. You know that I was a little girl, I used to feel the same way.
They had batteries when you were a little girl back in the old days?
Yes, they had batteries. You know what else I had?
What?
I had my imagination.
That's what I want for my birthday.
What?
Your imagination.
What's the matter with your imagination?
I think it needs a battery.
Maybe. You know what imagination is? Imagination is when you look at a big tree.
Yeah?
And you imagine that you can climb up the tree.
Yeah.
And you can go right through the sky.
Really?
And you can get into the clouds. Now, that's imagination.
No, that's Jack and the Beanstalk.
Oh, okay. I'm going to give you an example of what I mean.
What are you doing? My toys. Be careful.
Sorry. Look. Now, what does that look like?
That is definitely a bent piece of paper.
Gee, I thought it was a tent.
One of us got a rotten imagination.
But I can even imagine that piece of paper turning into a sailboat.
That dumb old piece of paper?
You take a piece of paper, a square piece of paper, please, and you fold it, hold it so that one corner's pointing at you and one corner's pointing away, and then take the corner that's pointing at you and fold it over so that it says, how do you do, to the corner pointing away from you. And when they've been really friends, sharpen the fold you've made with your fingernail. And if you don't have any fingernails, you might consider not biting them. Now, take the corner that's pointing on a side and bring it over to meet the other corner on the opposite side. And sharpen that fold with your fingernail. Same way. And now open it up again. Now, bring one of the edges over to meet the opposite edge. Sharpen the fold with your fingernail. Open it up and bring another edge over to meet its opposite edge. Sharpen it with your fingernail and open it up. Now, turn the whole thing upside down and it will look like a tent once again. Can you see? It looks like the tent, except now it's not blue, it's white. On each side of this little tent, there's a kind of a triangle. Can you let me see if you can see it better on this side? Oh, yeah, there's the triangle. With these two fingers, pinch on one side of the triangle and then on the other, and push. And your little figure will come into 4 flaps. Take 2 flaps in one hand, 2 flaps in the other hand, and sharpen your folds and lay it down on the table. Now, I'm going to lift up my paper to show you what I've got facing me. I have lots of flaps. See all those flaps? I'm going to lift up just the top layer and take the point that's at that point and bring it up to meet the top point, and then sharpen it with my fingernail, and I'm going to turn the whole thing over. I lift up just the top flap and bring it up to meet the top point and sharpen it with my fingernail. Now, all these flaps down here, I'm going to bring up together, and I'm going to bring them to meet this line. Just fold them right up so that they meet that line, and you've made a sailboat. There, lambchop. You see, with a little imagination, you can turn a piece of paper into anything.
You could turn this piece of paper into anything I want?
Sure.
Here, make it into a doll with a battery.
It is nap time for you, kid. Nap time. Come on.
Wait a second. Don't make me go to nap now. Don't turn out the lights because if you do, I'm going to have a nightmare sleeping in the dark.
No, you won't. All right. Where is it? Here. I'm going to give you a flashlight, and this flashlight is going to put you in charge of the dark.
Huh? I'm in charge of the dark?
Yeah.
You hear that, dark? I'm in charge. Ah.
Ooh, what?
I hope the dark doesn't answer.
You know what, sweet? I'm going to go get a big flashlight, and I'm going to show you how you can always make some friends to keep you company when you're alone in the dark.
But how are you going to do that, Sherry?
Well, look, and you'll see.
What?
Honey, you can have your friends right at your fingertips. Next time you get tired of listening to one of your LPs, you can make yourself a snail. That's a long-playing snail. Oh, boy, I made that snail in record time, didn't I?
Yeah.
Dark's not scary here, is it? How about here?
Oh, I don't like spiders.
Oh, that's right, you don't like spiders. But how about little birds?
Yeah, I like birds. And I also like little bunny rabbits.
Bunny rabbits. I know how to make a bunny rabbit. There's a bunny rabbit. Oh, I know how to make a duck, too. Only it's hard. Oh, keep forgetting the hard ones are easy if you use your head.
Where did that duck come from?
From old MacDonald's little old farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on that farm he had a duck, E-I-E-I-O. With a quack, quack here and a quack, quack there. Here a quack, there a quack, everywhere a quack, quack. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O.
How about a horse?
You're the boss. With a neigh here and a neigh there. Here a neigh, there a neigh, everywhere a neigh, neigh. Quack, quack here and a quack, quack there. Here a quack, there a quack, everywhere a quack, quack. MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. hard work, isn't it? E-I-E-I-O. Oh, looky, looky.
What's that?
No, not what. Who? You see, that's old MacDonald. It's the brim of his hat. That's his nose. And that's his beard. It's old MacDonald on his farm. E-I-E-I-O. And it wouldn't do you any harm. E-I-E-I-O. Make the shadow of a spider, make the shadow of a horse, make the shadow of a rooster or a rabbit, of course, and you will always have a farm. E-I-E-I-O.
Oh, I simply have to figure out how to talk for a puppet so I can perform at Charlie Horse's birthday party. Okay, gotta get a voice for the dummy. Hello, dummy. Hello, Hush Puppet. Hello, dummy. Hello, Hush Puppet. Hello, dummy.
Hello, Hush Puppy.
Hello, dummy. Oh, I'm sorry, Sherry. I thought you were my dummy.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to learn how to talk without moving my lips.
Don't you think one person in the family who talks without moving lips is enough?
Oh, yeah. Who's the other one?
Me. I'm a ventriloquist.
You're a vanilla twist?
Ventriloquist.
Oh, I must catch your act.
I hope you do. Can I help you?
Well,
I mean, have you ever tried this before?
oh, yes. I always, there was a time where I once, no.
No. All right, do you know where to start? It's real good for a ventriloquist to practice saying hard things without moving lips, like, Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers.
Say what?
Say, Peter, Theta, Piper, type a pick, take the peck of pickled peppers. That's all right, put it all together.
Theta, 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 poople, peepers.
No, I mean people poopers, no. Peter Piper pooked a pook, like the picked a pook, took the pipe. Wait a second.
Theta, pickle, Peter, pickle.
I never heard of him.
Picky, picky, picky.
You know, it's hard to do. I mean, talking without moving your lips is hard to do unless you have a dummy.
I don't have a dummy.
Yeah, look for one.
Oh, honey, I looked high and low and high and low and high and low and... Hello, dummy.
I can't be your dummy.
Why not?
I might not be around when you do your act.
You might not be around when I do my act. That I gotta see.
Hey, look, you know what? I know how to make a dummy. Really a puppet, you know? A talking puppet out with a moving mouth. Good one. Out of a piece of paper. Would you like me to show you?
Oh, yeah, yes.
Okay, hold the piece of paper so that there's a corner pointing away from you and a corner pointing to you. How do you do corner? I'm taking the one that's pointing to me, and I'm bringing it up to meet the corner that's pointing away from me. And I'm going to sharpen the fold with my fingernail and then open the paper up again. Now, looky, there's one corner pointing on one side and one on the other. So I'll take the one that's pointing on one side and bring it over to say, how do you do, to the one that's across the way. Now, what we've done is we've found the center of the paper. Fold all four corners in to meet that center point. There's one corner into the center. There's a second corner into the center. There's a third, see those two? Okay, now the third corner comes in and says hello to the center. I think they're having a conference in there. There's four corners to the center. I'm going to hold it so you can see a little bit. There we go. Now you turn the whole paper over. And once again, you bring four corners into the center. This is very easy to remember. Once you find the center, it's four corners to the center. You turn it over. You do four corners in to the center again. There we go. And now I'm going to turn it over once again. Now, as you can see, this looks like a nose. Would you not have thought that? I mean, there's the nose. So if the nose is on top, the chin's on the bottom. Poke the chin in so it becomes a poker inner. And then on either side of the nose, draw an eye. I hope you have an eye on either side of your nose. And then just bend your paper in half. And you'll get this eating bird puppet. Say hello.
Hello.
How are you?
Fine. I ain't got nobody.
Oh, you do. And his name is Hush Puppy. Hey, Hush Puppy, it's a present from me to you. What's the matter?
Oh, I wish you hadn't used that word.
What word? Me? You?
No, present.
It's a nice word.
Yeah, except I don't know what to get for Charlie Horse for his birthday.
Oh, come on, my friend. We'll figure that one out together.
All right.
What shall we get him for his birthday?
What do you think that he would like?
Everything we think of, he's got, we find.
It's driving us out of our mind.
Yeah. Ow! What shall we get him for his birthday?
What do you think that he could use?
It's merely just a question of making a suggestion.
And we will know what to choose.
Oh, yes. What shall we get him?
What does he need?
What shall we get him for his birthday?
I've been thinking for hours. Shall we get him candy or flowers?
Would he like a box of rocks or would he like some building blocks? A piccolo,
A big bass drum,
a Cadillac.
a pack of gum.
We don't know what to do.
So we're laying it on you.
Yeah. What shall we get him for his birthday?
What do you think that he could use?
It's merely just a question of making a suggestion.
And we will know what to choose.
What shall we get him?
What does he need?
What shall we get him for his birthday?
How about teaching me a card trick for my birthday? Excuse me, Sherry, I gotta go.
A card trick?
Yeah, my magic kit doesn't have one of those.
All right, I will. I'll teach you a card trick that's very easy to do.
Oh, good.
If you have an eye at the end of your finger.
I bake your pudding.
I just happen to have my deck of cards right here. I'm going to take this deck of cards and open it up, which is a very good way to start any card trick. Don't you agree, Charlie Horse? Yes. Now I'm going to shuffle the deck very thoroughly. When you try this trick for your friends, you can let them shuffle the deck. I mean, they can really shuffle the heck out of the deck. Then you put it into a pocket. I don't have a pocket. Oh, okay. I have a purse. So I'll just put the whole deck right into my pocketbook. And now using just this eye at the end of my finger, I'm going to take out one card at a time. And before I take it out, I am going to tell you what card I take out of the deck. Here we go. I've got my eyes closed. You see my eyes are closed? Okay, I'm going to take out, this feels like it's a 3 of clubs. Is it a 3 of clubs? Yeah, that's right. Okay, the next card that I'm taking out of the deck is a 7 of hearts. Is it a 7 of hearts? I did it. The third card taking out of the deck is a, this feels like, oh, it's very warm. I think it's a 10 of spades. Did I do it? Mm-hmm. And the fourth card, I mean, I could go on and on. The fourth card is an ace of diamonds. Ta-da!
I know how you did that.
How?
The purse was your stooge.
You're right. Oh, in a way, you're right. Do you know that before I did this trick, way before, when I was alone, I memorized these 4 cards. You can memorize 4 cards really easily. You memorize 4 cards, and you put them face up into your purse. That's what I did. You can put them in your pocket or in your hip pocket, but I'm a lady, so I put them in the purse. Now, if you're with other people, and you want to do this trick and you're surrounded, excuse yourself for a moment. Say, excuse me, I have to go feed my elephant. Or, excuse me, I think I just heard a blimp fall on my deck chair. You know, say something. Go into another room and set up your trick. Get yourself ready. Take 4 cards and memorize them quickly and put them into your purse or your pocket. And then, when the time comes to do the trick, you shuffle your deck and let everybody shuffle it. Everybody will be so happy to know that your deck is not set up in any fancy, special, tricky way, you know? You let them shuffle, and you take the deck and put it smack on top of the 4 cards that you've memorized in your purse. Then, with that eye at the end of your finger, you reach in and you reach to the bottom of the deck. That's what that finger does. And you take out one card and you say the name of the first card you've memorized. It's a 3 of clubs. And, of course, it's the right card. Make sure you put the cards in the right order. And then you reach in and you say, it's the 7 of hearts. And, of course, it's the right card. And you can go on, and just stop when you get to the end of the cards you've memorized. That's it. What do you think?
Good trick. Good trick, Sherry. It's a 10.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Only one thing I don't like about it.
What?
You had to do a lot of stuff ahead of time.
Oh, that's nothing. Listen, if a trick fools and amuses your friends, it's worth the effort. Do you know, I always keep a trick in my desk or in my purse or someplace around so that I'm always ready. Very useful.
Oh, come on, Sherry.
What?
How can magic be useful?
When I was a kid in New York City, magic really came in handy.
How? Where? When?
When what?
When were you ever a kid? What are you doing, Sherry?
Riding on a subway with a paper this size presents certain problems I have found. The turning of a page is sure to disturb people who are standing all around. So I worked out an answer I thought was sound. Now you mustn't laugh if I tear my paper in half, then in half again, 'cause it's still too large to read. And though it may seem strange to you to see me tear this paper in two, I'm afraid that half as much is all I need. Then when I've got the news in the palm of my hand, I wait till I'm home to try a little plan I've planned. Then without a drop of glue, but with a magic word or two, I'd spread my paper out on the floor. And 1, 2, 3, hey, you can see my paper's as it was before. See, that's how it came in handy.
I really like it. I wish I could do a trick without using a lot of equipment. Could you teach me how to do a trick using a fig Newton or a piece of lint or something?
I'll teach you a trick that will confuse your math teacher.
No kidding.
Yep. You go up to him or her, as the case may be, and you say, "Can you take 4 away from 4 and still leave 8?
Huh?
Yeah. This is a trick where you take 4 from 4 and you're left with 8.
How are you going to do it?
I'm going to use a piece of paper. Now, as you can see, a piece of paper has 4 corners. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm going to cut off the 4 corners. Take away the 4 corners. 1, 2, 3. Try not to take away a piece of my hand. 4. I've taken away 4 corners, and lo and behold, I have left 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 corners.
That's it?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
What, you don't think that's a slick trick?
I'd call it tragic magic.
Well, then don't do it.
No. Hey, just because I groan doesn't mean I won't do it.
I know.
What?
Whenever you do a groaner, you know, whether it's a pun or a silly stunt or a dopey dare.
What's a dopey dare?
Like when you say to somebody, "I'll bet you I can stay underwater for a full minute."
Oh, I bet you cannot.
All right. I can stay under this glass of water for a full minute, but I think it's going to be boring for both of us.
Oh, no.
There you go. Groaning again. And inevitably, the person who groans immediately turns around and pulls the same stunt on somebody else.
This one is my favorite. Don't look.
What are you doing?
I'm going to read your mind. Do you know what I wrote on that piece of paper?
No.
See? I read your mind.
Not bad, Charlie Horse, not bad. Oh, here's my favorite. I'll bet you that I can reel off 1,000 words without using the letter A, even though A is the 3rd most popular letter in the whole alphabet.
I bet you can't.
0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are no A's in the number system up to 1,000.
No kidding.
What was that?
What was what?
That barking sound.
I'd say it was a barking sound.
Yeah, but where did it come from?
Well, unless you got barking furniture, I would say it's a dog.
It seemed to come from the other room. Yeah, I better go see what's going on.
Yeah, because what's going on may be going on your rug.
Lambchop! Hush, puppy?
Yes, Sherry.
Hush, pup, what's bothering you?
Oh, Sherry, I am lonely. I know. I'm nothing but a redneck, fuss-legged, flea-bit, double-knit, sway-back sack. And what is worse, I am the dog.
Hush, puppy, what do you want from me?
Well, Sherry, do you think I can keep a secret?
Yes, I guess so.
Come here, boy.
Oh, hush, puppy. Where did this come from?
Well, this is my dog.
What do you mean it's your dog?
Well, he was just sitting outside of the door, barking, no tags, no nothing. And besides, you already said I could have him.
When did I say you could have him?
When I asked you, do you think I can keep a secret?
Yeah,
You said yes.
yeah.
Sherry, meet my dog, Secret.
Hush, puppy, we don't need another dog around here.
I do.
Hush, puppy,
Please, Sherry.
Hush, puppy, I know this sounds mean, but I don't think you can take care of him yourself. I know it sounds mean.
Well, don't say it. You'll hate yourself in the morning.
I feel as bad about this as you do.
Oh, you see? And it ain't even morning yet.
Look, I'm sorry, but the dog has to go.
You all right? And I'm going to train him to go outside.
The next time I come down, this dog should be gone.
All right, Sherry. It will be gone, but not forgotten. Ready.
Ready for what?
Ready to do a magic trick. Huh?
Want some help?
No, thanks, Sherry. I do a single. But you know what you could do?
What?
Call Hush Puppy and, what's her name? Lambchop.
Why?
Well, you know, I'd like them to see some real magic.
Oh, thanks a lot. Hush, puppy. Lambchop.
You yell? Yes. Come here, come here. So, you see, what I'm going to do is a little sleight of hoof.
Sleight of hoof.
Yes. I'm going to do a mind-reading trick.
Oh, congratulations.
On what?
On having a mind to do a mind-reading trick.
Oh,
What kind of trick?
well, I'm going to turn my back like this, you know? And I'm not going to look. I really, no kidding, I'm not going to look.
I believe you.
And, you do?
Yeah.
Oh. Now, I'm going to turn my back, and you guys pick one of the objects on the table. An apple, a banana, a hat, a blower, you know, something. Don't tell me what it is. Then I'll look back, and I will read your mind, and I'll know what you picked.
All right. Oh, there you are. You know what we're going to do?
Yeah.
Okay. Turn your back. Don't say a word. Don't say a word. Okay, Charlie, you can turn back. We picked one.
Yes, Julius, and you never ever guess which object we picked. Okay. Start naming them. All right. Was it the apple? Was it the paper cup? How about the balloon? Was it the banana? Yes.
How did you know?
What? We did that trick together. That's right.
You two were in cahoots?
Yes. We were, what do you call yourself, prestidigitators?
Prestidigitators.
Yeah, easy for you to say.
That was very good. How did you throw Charlie Horse the sneaky signal so that he would know which object we picked?
I didn't. No, I did it.
What do you mean you did it?
When I wanted him to name the selected object, I moved my hand. I dropped my hand like this. And then he knew that the next thing he had to do was name the object you had picked.
No kidding. That's a good trick.
We really put a hocus pocus into focus, didn't we, Charlie Horse? Yeah. Hush, puppy. Yes. Thank you. Ooh. Why, you're very welcome.
It's very nice to have some more magicians in the family.
How did you learn so much about magic?
Are you kidding? I grew up with it.
What do you mean?
My father was known as Peter Pan the Magic Man.
Oh, where did he magish?
He was the official magician for the city of New York. My father was a magician. Think of that. He made his living by pulling rabbits out from a hat. Oh, sometimes just for a laugh. He saw my mother in half, but that was just in jest, and not what my daddy did best. That foxy old dear loved to make things disappear, and you can bet he taught me how. Yes, I became a part of a disappearing art, as I'll show you right now. 'Cause magic isn't really magic to me. It grew on a branch of my family tree. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm now going to show you a rope trick, and the reason I call this a rope trick is because I do it with a rope. Ta-da! This is a rope. It has two ends, one on each. In order to make my trick more difficult, I'm now going to cut off one end. Oh, did you see that? In order to make my trick almost impossible, I'm now going to cut off the other end. Whoop! My rope now has no ends on either. All it has is a middle right about there in the center. And to make my trick absolutely impossible, I'm going to cut off the center. I cut off the center, and I made two new ends. That's okay. I'll cut one end off, and I'll throw the other end away. And now we have no ends. We have no middle. All we have is a rope. Ta-da! Magic. I can handle magic. Almost any kind of magic is easy for me. Charlie Horse, be my assistant.
What do you want me to do?
You yell, stop, whenever you think I've reached the middle of the rope. Come on, a good loud stop. Stop, okay? Now I'll cut my rope into two even pieces. Look what you did, Charlie. One end is short and the other end is long. That's okay. It's okay. My daddy said in a case like this, what you do is you take the two uneven ends there, see? And you just switch your rope until you have two even ends. Now, we have two even ends. Oh, I have a new end. That's okay. I'll cut it off. Down. Now, we have two even pieces of rope. Oh, I made a new end. Okay, I'll cut it off. Now, we have two even Oh, I made a new end. I'm being very destructive. In a case like this, there's only one thing to do. You take your rope and you start all over again. Ta-da! Now, I'm going to tie my two ends together, and you can understand that since I don't have any ends, I can't possibly tie them together. Oh, look at that. We have two new ends. What we need is a middle. If I were to cut the rope at the point opposite these ends, the ends would be in the middle, and the middle would be at the ends. What did she say? It doesn't matter, because I'm going to use my magic scissors. I call these scissors because I can't say scissors. Here we go. Now, I'll roll the rope up in my hand, just the way my daddy taught me to do. There we go. Roll it all up in my fist, pass my hand over the rope, and the rope is whole once again. Ta-da! Oh, actually, that's what I meant to do in the first place, but I got mixed up. I always get mixed up, especially when I tie my shoelaces into a bow. This ever happened to you? First you get one end caught, and then you get the other end caught, and before you know it, you end up with a knot. Well, of course, now and then, a trick gets away, and I just can't tell which way it'll go. I mean, something that I started is sure to misfire and inevitably spoil my show. But magic, I mean any kind of magic, never is a mystery to me. And the next time that happens to you, you just do what my daddy taught me to do. Pass your hand right over the rope and remove the knot. And that's the end of the trick, whether we like it or not. Magic is no mystery to me. Charlie Horse, there's your party guests.
Sherry, wait for me. What am I going to do?
Don't do anything. Lambchop, answer the door. Let him in.
Oh,
Don't be nervous.
nervous? Me nervous? Oh, don't be silly. I'm as cute as a cucumber. As cool as a cucumber. As key as a car. As a car as a key. As cool as a key. As cool as a I'm all right.
Hello, come on in.
Hi.
Oh, boy, look at all this. Hey, Stephanie, what do you think of my gifts?
They're just great. I wish they were mine.
Yeah, but they're not. Hey, hush, puppy, look at the stuff we got. What do you think?
Whoa! I think I think everybody's here now.
Oh, there's Walter. Hiya, Walter. Hi. Thank you for the gift. It's almost as big as you are. Thank you very, very much. Yeah, I think everybody's here. Let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, there's the last one. 8. Small gift. Yep, 8 guests. 8 gifts.
Charlie, one listening to you would think the only reason you invite anybody to your party is in order to get a gift. Charlie, there are other reasons for having a party, you know.
Oh, yes, Sherry, I know the importance of having people that you love with you on a special day in your life.
That's much better.
Phew, that was close. Can I open some gifts now?
Sure, go ahead.
Which one should I open first? I don't care. Okay, I'll take this one. It's the biggest.
It's from Hush Puppy.
Oh, no kidding. Would you help me? It's too big for me.
Okay, Charlie, move it. Here we go. Oh!
Oh, you're so lucky.
Oh, Hush Puppy. Oh, God.
Oh, boy. Oh. Thank you, Hush Puppy.
Wait a minute. I thought I told you that I do not believe you can take care of this dog alone.
Well, I figured that Charlie Horse and me, we could take care of him together.
You and Charlie Horse?
Why not?
Well, you know, you two have been known to fight like colts and dogs.
Oh, but that's just kidding, Sherry. Hush Puppy is the best friend I have in the whole world, including parts of Pittsburgh. Honey, please, Sherry, there ain't nothing Charlie Horse and me can't do if we do it together. Please, Sherry, please, let me keep him for my birthday.
Charlie Horse, Charlie Horse, Charlie Horse. Happy birthday, Charlie Horse.
Happy birthday, Charlie Horse.
Too bad you're getting older.
Yeah, your face is wrinkling like a broom.
And your heart is getting colder.
Your hair is becoming streaked with gray underneath your hat.
And your breath is getting kinda short.
But you mustn't think of that.
Now remember, Charlie Horse, don't mind what people say.
Though you're cranky, Charlie Horse, we love you anyway.
Happy birthday, Charlie Horse.
We love you anyway.
Family Home Entertainment, putting your family first in entertainment.